name, sir?
Excuse me?
What's your name, sir?
Am I required to give a name?
Well, I'm just interested to know why you're recording footage outside police station.
Yeah, I'm just making a video.
For what?
The people, so we're here in Ireland in unprecedented times. We're doing more unprecedented stuff. Russia invaded Ukraine, and now I'm auditing in Ireland. So this is going to be Mountjoy police station in the Republic of Ireland.
This is something rare. A UK auditor crossing into the Republic of Ireland completely unmarked territory to film outside Mountjoy Garda station in Dublin. The striking thing is how well it ends. A single Garda, no prior experience of this, handling it with real composure. But the law here is different. There's a constitution, different powers, a genuine arrest route. Watch how the auditor prepares for it, because the groundwork is the whole story.
I had to do a bit of research, obviously, regarding what legislation the Garda may try and use to obtain details. So essentially, it pretty much boils down to the Irish equivalent of the Public Order Act. A lot of it is pretty similar to the UK legislation we've got. So in particular, they've got sections 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 19 of the Public Order Act in Ireland. I think section 4 is being drunk in a public place. Section 5 is exhibiting disorderly conduct. Section 6 was using like threatening behaviour, insulting language. Section 7 is like displaying material that could be used to offend someone. Section 8 is used if any of the other sections are contravened, and thus they can give you a directive, or like they can ask you to desist. So these are just some brief notes, but look, so section 8, the desist from acting in such a manner and leave the vicinity of a place concerned. So essentially, if you like violate any of the other sections, then they can give you a lawful order to leave. And section 19 is obstructing or willfully obstructing an officer, or assaulting a peace officer is what they call them. So if the Garda believe that I've violated any one of these sections, then they've got this section 24 power of arrest without warrant. So essentially, if they can demand, that's the key word, demand details from me, and if I don't give them, then they've got this section 24 power, again under the Criminal Justice Act, otherwise known as the Public Order Act 1994. So obviously Ireland has a constitution, the UK does not. So under Article 46, subsection 6.1 of the Irish Constitution, you have a right to peaceful assembly and a constitutional right to, you know, kind of gather in a public place and do whatever you need to do. So yeah, that's the latest.
Notice the homework before a word is exchanged. He's mapped the Irish Public Order Act, the Criminal Justice Public Order Act 1994, sections 4 through 8, and crucially section 8, which lets a Garda give a lawful direction to desist and leave only if another section is breached. He flags the section 24 arrest without warrant power that bites if you refuse demanded details. That word demand matters, and here's why it's about to.
Let's see how this one goes. So yeah, peace. Alright, so just back on this phone now. I think this is the back of the Garda station. This appears to be a prison. Can you see? It's heavily boarded up and whatnot. So yeah, naturally just gonna have a little wander around, man. Just have a little wander around. So yeah, again, this section 24 power of arrest, that looks likely to be the most sort of viable kind of option the Garda are probably going to have to force arrest in the absence of any details. So that's an obstacle we're going to have to overcome. In terms of terrorism legislation, I think that comes under the Criminal Justice Act 2005. I think it was revised in October 2020. The defence solicitor that I consulted doesn't seem to think that there will be much in way of sort of terrorism option. All right, so we got a car there. So yeah, I don't know. We haven't really. I didn't really look into any sort of. We didn't look into any sort of terrorism legislation, just the public order sort of stuff. There was one thing that I looked at. So it's actually an offence not to give your PIN code to your phone to the Garda if they ask for it. So if they reasonably suspect that, you know, the phone is used in the commission of an offence, then you must provide them with the PIN code. So yeah, anyway.
Here's the part most people skip, the constitutional layer. Unlike the UK, Ireland has a written constitution protecting peaceful assembly, which he cites, though the exact article is worth checking against the text rather than taking on trust. He also flags a real one. Refusing your phone PIN can be an offence where a Garda reasonably suspects the device in a crime. Accuracy over bravado. That's the channel. Now the first vehicle moves.
The very first won't be the last, but... You okay?
What are you doing?
I'm just filming.
Not here. Not on this road. Not on the Royal Street.
Is this public?
Not public.
It's not public.
Not public.
You sure?
Positive.
I'm sure that this is public. Shit, my vape's got all blocked up.
Is this public? It's not public. I'm sure that this is public. A flat disagreement over the ground he's standing on. No power named, no direction given, just a claim. The whole Irish framework he laid out hinges on a section being breached first, and standing filming isn't one. Watch how the senior Garda who comes out next handles the same question very differently.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, thank you.
What's your name, sir?
Excuse me?
What's your name, sir?
Am I required to give a name?
Well, I'm just interested to know why you're recording footage outside police station.
Yeah, I'm just making a video.
For what?
Matters of public interest.
Okay, and what is the public interest in this occasion?
The public are interested.
And what is the public interest?
They're just interested in like police stations, police, stuff like that.
Are they interested in reg plates of cars? Is that why? You seem to have pointed your camera at the vehicle coming in there just to see who was in the vehicle, and then...
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
I don't have any interest in any reg.
Okay, so what's the public interest in police stations?
People like watching this sort of thing.
Who likes watching the back of a police station?
Would you mind identifying?
Sorry?
Would you mind identifying yourself?
Oh yeah, there you go.
Okay.
What's your name, sir? Am I required to give a name? And critically, no demand follows, just interest. That distinction is everything, because without a Section 24 trigger, there's no power to compel it. The Garda probes the camera pointing at a car, fishing for a reason. The auditor declines to identify too. Note the tone shift coming. This officer is about to do something the bluffers never do.
Okay, would you mind identifying yourself? No?
Not at this moment.
Okay. Oh, very good. No, I was just coming out to see what the story
Is that
was.
okay? There's no issues?
Yeah, no. I was just wondering what you were doing, because it's actually I got a call from people who were worried inside saying that you
Okay.
were recording people going into the prison as well.
Alright. No, I'm just filming from public. As far as I'm aware, there aren't any rules to stop members of the public filming.
I just came out to see what the story was, just to see who you were and what was going on, but there's no issue with you being here. You can record all you want. Like, I was just wondering. It's a bit, I've never seen anyone just standing here with a camera for whatever length of time. They said you've been here for about 20-25 minutes, so
That's right,
it's
yeah.
not really normal. Look,
Unprecedented, is it?
well, no, unprecedented, but normally there's a reason for it, as opposed to just saying
There is a reason. There's a reason for everything.
for public interest, though. Okay.
So you've never had anyone do this before?
Well, we've had protests in relation to other things, but not just for, I woke up on a Tuesday and decided to come stand outside a Garda station. But look, each of their own. If that's what you want to do, fair play to you.
Alright,
Okay.
thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
This is the turn. The Garda concedes it plainly. There's no rule stopping a member of the public filming, and you can record all you want. He explains he came out only because worried people inside rang in. That's honesty, not retreat. Reporting concern over filming the prison too, yet he doesn't invent a power to stop it. The contrast with the "it's not public" claim earlier is stark.
Okay, I'm very impressed. Very impressed with the interaction from that officer, given the fact that, you know, this is completely unmarked territory, so to speak. You know, no one has ever done this before in Ireland, so despite that, yeah, got to give credit to that officer. Are they called officers in Ireland? I don't know, but yeah, fair play to him. Didn't really press too much. Obviously, naturally, he's going to ask for the name, but yeah, given the fact that they've had no prior experience with anyone auditing, I thought he handled it pretty well. Didn't push too much, didn't quote any legislation. So far so good. That's Mountjoy police station in Dublin, in Ireland. So might set up shop for a little bit longer, and we'll go to the next one. Alright, gonna get a little shot of the don't forget to join the Telegram group, Cody Coin. I'm just gonna get a shot of one of the vehicles leaving, just so you guys can have a little idea. They've got Hyundai vehicles, it seems. Gonna be a bit funny, but yeah. That's probably gonna conclude that, at least for now.
The outcome is the one the channel respects. No detention, no offence, the Garda walking away with each to their own. Genuinely impressive given no Irish force had faced this before. 3 things to carry from this. 1. In Ireland, the arrest power under the Public Order Act needs a section to be breached first. Standing and filming isn't one, so a bare name with no demand compels nothing. 2. Do the legal homework before you film. Knowing the local framework is what keeps you calm. 3. One honest officer admitting there's no rule against you is worth more than 10 who bluff. Tell me your verdict on how the Garda handled it in the comments. And subscribe for more breakdowns like this. This video is educational, not legal advice. Always check local laws. Peace out.